Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's look ahead reading. So I've done the overall energy for the week. And remember, these messages are timeless, even though I release them on a certain date. There's always going to be messages in here that will resonate for you. So it's always worth having a look. So the overall energy we have is the Three of Wands. And it came out with the Nine of Swords. Now, don't let these scare you. Because what I'm getting from the Three of Wands, it's all about making progress. And it may be slow progress. And your guides just want you to know that it's not as scary as you think it's going to be. Inaction or lack of progress is not as scary as you think it is. Because I get the feeling that a lot of us feel like we're not moving in the right direction, the direction that we've kind of cast our wishes on, and we're waiting for our manifestations to be returned to us, and we're falling into this pit of despair of when is it coming. It could be waking you up at night, just feeling very disheartening, disappointing. You just feel like your energy is being dragged down by life itself. Life just feels more and more disappointing, which is really sad. It feels more and more disappointing every year. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. And the thing is, we need both these. We need this kind of like hoping and wishing, and we do kind of need those days, those down days where we don't feel so good, because it helps us appreciate what is good in our life, right? And then the only time we're forced to heal ourselves is when we're in this Nine of Swords energy. And as crap as that is to have to say to you, it is necessary for growth. And I know when you're in that energy though, like that's the last thing you want to hear. But you just need to focus on healing first. And the quicker you heal, the quicker expansion will be available to you, the quicker like you'll feel more freer, you'll feel like you can open up and try something new. But if we're in this constant fighting against our feelings, we can't heal from that space. So it's something you need to ask yourself this week. Are you fighting your feelings? Are you telling yourself you shouldn't feel how you feel? Is someone else telling you that you shouldn't feel how you feel? Notice that. Is it people around you that make you feel bad about what you want or yourself or your goals? Are they energetically bringing you down? Or are people building you up? Are there people saying, here's a number, this person's done wonders for me, they'll be able to help you, and you don't call them? Are you getting signs and you're not hearing it? Because it is hard when you're in that energy. You're not receptive to other answers around you to help you out of this energy. I'm hearing that some of you may not want help. And that's okay. If you don't want help, you don't want help. But just know that you're holding yourself there. And I get it. Like, I've had so many hard situations in my life. I've had lots of people die. I've lost lots of money. Like, I've had so many things happen to me. And it does make you bitter. But the thing is, and when it was the right timing for me to get out of this energy, I just thought, okay, what do I actually want? It's like, I want to be happy. I'd rather be living in hope and not have my wishes yet than feeling crappy all the time. And then it's just this vortex. It's the not sleeping. It's the stressing about everything. It's the second guessing everything, single thing I do. It's the self-doubt. It's the why is this happening to me day to day? It's the victim mentality. So look for the little handouts, like people are literally giving you a hand. They're just like, here, try this person, try this number, try this video, try this book, try this. If you haven't tried it before, try it. Don't say, oh, I've tried a counsellor before, therefore I'm not going to try this one. If this person's recommending it to you, just say, well, why? Please tell me, what do you think about, why is this person good? How do you think they can help me? You know, don't just lump it in the same as, oh, I've tried that before. Ask questions, and then you'll be able to see if it's right for you. And just choose. Every day we have a choice. We can either go, I accept all this crap that's happened to me and I'm not going to do anything about it, or I'm going to choose to have hope and wish and manifest and pull myself out of this hole, and I'm going to do everything in my power to pull myself out. There we go, the inner wisdom. You have the key to the solution. Things may look complicated and out of reach, but subconsciously you know what you have to do. Don't allow fear to impede you. Meditate on your question and reflect on life's experiences and lessons to find the answer. It's all about mindset changing. So if you find yourself in this energy this week, it's about going within and finding your own inner wisdom. You do have that reserve within you. And alternatively, maybe the opposite could happen for you too. You might jump from not doing anything to doing too much. And too many things of the wrong thing, I'm hearing. Like not choosing the things that are healthy for your mind, body, and soul. Instead going, okay, well, I'll just start dating. So say if this is a heartbreak and you're like, oh, to get over it, I'll just start dating. I don't think that's ever a good idea. And I know they have that all in the movies and things like that. That's not, you're not going to heal the reasons, you know, let's just say you felt insecure in a relationship or whatever. And the same goes for a job. Say if you lost a job or something, then of course all the self-doubt happens and you beat yourself up. You're like, I'm horrible, instead of thinking, okay, no, this was good that this ended because now I can find something more aligned. And if you have like a stream of, I'm just hearing off and on relationships, and you're like, I know, I'm just going to do the same thing again and go find the next person. Well, that's the same cycle. Do you know what I mean? Stop doing that kind of thing. Stop and feel the real reason as to why you're doing something. Or seek your inner wisdom. And if you struggle to seek that, have someone help you find your inner wisdom. Compassion. And just to remember to have compassion for yourself while you're healing, and for other people too. Someone around you, you might not even be in this energy, but you might be involved in it somehow because someone around you may be in this energy, may fall in this pit of despair. So it says, all is well. Understand your present situation through unconditional love and forgiveness. Embody compassion and open your heart to kindness. Kuan Yin is here to protect and heal you. You and your loved ones are safe. So it's kind of saying to me that this situation feels really big, but it's actually not. It just needs a new perspective. It just needs you or someone close to you to just try something a little bit different. Karma. I want to pull another card as well. So we've got the Karma card and the Space Clearance card. I feel like these two really do go together. It's basically like clearing karma. It says the cycles of birth and death, action and reaction comprise our universe. Your situation arose from past karmic connections. The opportunity to create good karma is now. All past life influences are working towards a final balance, except what is. So whatever situation you find with yourself, or it could be patterns in any kind of a relationship as well. Could be some kind of karmic cycle that is repeating itself over and over and over again. And that's why you feel this way. You're like, oh, I'm so sick of falling into hope, despair, hope, despair, hope, despair, hope, despair. It's breaking you out of that ancestral pattern that has been around for eons. And it's about accepting, okay, I see this for what it is. Let's shift and move past this. So this space clearance card is like a fire card. It says the appearance of this card is a serious sign that space clearance and negative energy removal are needed immediately. Environmental or personal space or both could be affected. Attend to needed cleansing to bring in positive, fresh energy. Open those doors and windows up and get some fresh air. And perhaps you've been inside for too long as well. I feel like some of you guys need to step outside. So this whole relationship, okay, so whatever pattern is happening for you, if you're not feeling irritated by anything right now, wait for this week to start and just be conscious of what irritates you and how has that become a pattern in your life. So actually trying to, aside from assessing that, clearing the space in your home as well. And also I'm hearing be careful who you invite into your home because their energy stays around. I remember over a couple of weeks, I think it was last year, I could hear someone trying to get into my front door. I don't know if it was the same person, but probably. I think it was like, it happened 1 week and then a couple of weeks later it happened again. And so I called a security company. I already had an alarm, but I wanted to put some cameras up outside the house. And the guy that actually came from a security company who was recommended to me, he was the sleaziest guy I've ever seen. And he just kept on saying, oh, we'd put a camera on the inside of your house. And it's like, no, we won't be doing that. He's like, yeah, we will. And he actually showed me how he was watching some stores, the inside of stores. He had access to remoting in and watching. Like, really, aside from that's creepy, you keep trying to force putting cameras up in my house. You've showed me that you've got access to watch. Like, oh my God. Anyway, his energy in my house just apart from creeped me out. He actually left spirits behind and they were like in my house for I think a couple of days and took me a while to clear them out. So yeah, just be careful who you let in your home. Don't just let random people in your home and things like that because they do carry stuff with them. But yeah, I don't know why that story came up, but it just did. I just get the feeling it's like meeting new people or deciding, oh, I've had this relationship for a long time, we've had a friendship and I can't let them down now, we've been through so much together, but they might just be toxic. And it's the thing is, if you are a person that's always there for someone and they take you for granted, or that was come running to you every time something bad happens, they're never going to learn. You're impeding their soul growth by perhaps picking up the pieces, always being available for them, and you're kind of bringing that toxic energy into your life. And you don't need that. So this card's urging you to clear away as much toxicity as you can from your life. As much as you can. And don't interact with too many people like that because it's really going to bring your vibe down like this when we want you to be more like this. And you can, instead of this waiting, you can make this change happen right now. It's hard with a general reading because everyone's going to have different situations. But I'm just hearing, please make sure you choose things that are healthy for you and not like addictive, going, okay, what's my crutch? Okay, alcohol make me feel better, or food, or a cake, or, you're already in this mindset of chaos. Don't make it worse by putting more crap into your body as well as your emotional body, right? So I need some form of purity going on in here, so break that cycle. I know it's hard, like I'm trying to break the cycle of having, you know, a little chocolate treat just for a bit. You don't need it, it just becomes an addiction. It's like, okay, I'm bored, I'll just go eat something. Okay, I feel a bit sad, I'm just going to eat something, you know? That kind of thing, when it's like, well, how about you have some carrots and tzatziki, Michelle? It's just making them more of a conscious choice so you feel better. And that breaks that cycle. And then you're able to feel things a lot, your intuition a lot clearer. You're able to make better choices. And then when you're in a better energy, you can manifest things. You can start manifesting what you want. But when you feel like this, you can't go from down here to there. Do you know what I mean? It's a big jump. You got to take things slow. And eating is something we do every day. So you can choose to eat better. You can choose to go to the shops now and get some healthy choices. You know, start incorporating them in your day, or keep off the carbs and, you know, just things like that. So I hope this resonates for some people, because it's an interesting message that's coming through. But just know it's positive, because it's like you've got the choice to end this. Nothing has to be like this. You know, it feels horrible and it's so dark and cloudy when you're in it, but you've got the choice. And here we've got the jack-o'-lantern. I'm using the Halloween oracle. And it says protection. So you are protected. If you're fearful, if you're scared, if you're not sure, know that Spirit's got your back. Trick or treat, mischievous play. Clarify that one, please. The sacredness of pausing. So this could be for some of you, it could be revenge. Someone's like plotting revenge on someone. Yeah, it's not worth it in the long run. It's like invest your energy into something better. Wiser choices. Try to break this cycle, whatever this is for you. And just know whenever you find yourself in a cycle, just pause. Be in that winter period of inaction and just pause. Listen to your inner wisdom. Step out of that energy. Excuse me. And make a better choice. Let's see what else I have to say about this. Interesting reading, everyone. Oh, here we go. Hanged One in action. How's that? Okay, so be still. This could have been like a group of people that you trusted, and they could have just, I don't know, just tripped you up somehow. And then we've got the Strength card. You're stronger and more resilient than you think you are. And this Two of Wands in reverse screams an action to me. Whatever you're deciding to do, if it's like a lower vibrational, and I know we get tempted, sometimes I do too. My energy is quite powerful and I have to be careful. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I could cause a storm, I really could, with my energy. And I really have to pull myself up on it and calm myself down, because, you know, and that's why the karma's here. The karma comes back straight away. Once you reach higher alignment, and obviously the level's always changing, we're always kind of in and out, right? But once you have your spiritual awakening and you reach higher alignment, karma really comes in a whole lot quicker to you. As soon as you do something inauthentic and lacking integrity, you will get, even if that other person is in the wrong, you will get smacked down by the universe. And it's good, it keeps us accountable. You know, I don't only do it because I know karma will get me, because I know it's not the right thing, but it helps to have, like, it's almost like having, you know, your own personal, the universe is your own personal police department. Don't do the wrong thing, because we'll come for you. Yeah. Like, you're better than that, you're stronger than that. I know sometimes you don't want to be better than that, stronger than that. Like, I feel you. Because people do trigger you. They just do some dog act stuff. But don't meet them down on their level. Let's ask about this Three of Cups again. Yeah. So for some of you, there's people that you thought you could trust, but you can't. So just be careful what you say this week. Even if anything hasn't happened yet, almost be a fly on the wall. Don't say things. When people get upset if stuff's happened to them, just listen. Yeah, King of Swords. Be very discerning with who you tell things to. Don't tell anyone your hopes and dreams this week. There's like someone lurking in the background. There's just something that's just not working. So being like the King of Swords. And he can be very, you know, this is just the energy, he or she, but he can get down to the nitty gritty of what's happening by being silent. By just observing. Like, he can use his mouth, don't you worry about that. He can cut someone to shreds, but be like the King of Swords this week and be very, just sit back, watch people, and the whole situation will reveal itself to you. And it could be something big, it might not be something big, it could be, you know, a company secret, but I'm just getting, keep your opinions to yourself this week. Don't say anything, don't slag anyone off. Don't go after people. Like, let karma do the work. If someone's done wrong by you, you just do you, boo. Focus on you. And don't worry what anyone else is doing, what anyone else is saying. Focus on keeping yourself at a higher vibrational rate, and all the rest will fall into place. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know if it resonated, and have a good week this week. Bye.